slow. Oh God, I just hope the string don't pop. What's up, everybody? How are you doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy 2018. So we're just first live stream of 2018. Very excited. Always fun to live stream and talk with friends. And wow, I'm telling you what, we are trying to see if we're in tune. Dry Heat, what's going on, man? Happy New Year. Mike Ray, how are you, man? Adam Scheinberg, what's up, man? Simon Williams, how are you, sir? He says, Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope y'all have a great New Year. Need a haircut. Golly, boy. Woo, man. Going through the katana right now. Going through a patch that I made up. I think I made it up. I can't remember. I've messed with so many. So we just got the phone sitting right here close to the cabinet right here. So I hope y'all can hear it okay. You Sorry, guys. Jim Guidry. Hey, Center O, what's going on, man? How are y'all, man? Thanks for hopping in, guys. Let me go back for a minute. Simon Williams says, Happy New Year, Joe. Hope you had a good one. Yes, sir. I had to work, which I got to work again today, too. That's okay. Make that double time and a half, man. It's all good. Simon Williams says, hope everyone is doing good tonight. Happy New Year to everybody. Yes. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. Oh, God. It is cold. It's cold here, man. Shit. Anyway, just playing the regular Fender Strat. I got this. When did I get this, man? Golly, man. I think 2002 is when I got this. So, made Mexico Strat. Plays good, though. Again, going through the Katana 100-watt head and the PV 412 cabinet. See what kind of distortion we get. Still warming up this morning, man. Still warming up. It's horrible. This table's in my way, man. Oh, God. Check the tuning and stuff here. Hey. Spanky McAllister, how are you? Quit 293's in the house. Hey, man, how are you? And Spanky says hello to the esteemed panel. What's going on, man? Thank you for the thumbs ups, by the way. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you very much. Center, I hope you're feeling better, man. I know Center's been under the weather pretty bad with the flu. So hopefully he's feeling better. Hopefully he got some emergency in his system. Man, I need some strings on this guitar. I need some strings. I hope a string don't break while we're messing around. Spanky McAllister says, Jim Guidry, LSU was on TV. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spanky says, my daughter had a flu shot and still got the flu. Isn't that weird how that works? Yeah. They say that's normal. I mean, I haven't had a flu shot in a long time, man. The last time I got a flu shot, that's what happened. I was like, I don't know, a week later, I got the flu. And they said that usually that will happen. I was like, well, what's the point of getting a flu shot? You know, I guess it's supposed to build up your immune system so you don't get the full-fledged. I don't know, man. I don't know. Center says, I feel human again today. Not 100% better, but way better. That's good, man. Jim says he's missing the LSU game. I guess he's not worried about it right now, I guess. So far, it's 0-0. It's LSU versus... Is it LSU? Yeah, LSU versus Notre Dame. Rudy, Rudy. Yeah, so that's cool, man. Jeez. Let's see. Jim says, thanks, Spank. I'll turn on the game. There you go. Yeah, Jim and I were on the phone for a little while last night. He wished me a happy New Year, my time, because he's an hour behind me. And I thought that was nice. So on the way home, he called me and we talked. And when we was on the phone, it was New Year's for him. So I wished him Happy New Year. It's kind of wild how that works, isn't it? Spanky McAllister says the flu shot was only 10% effective against this strain of flu this time around. Yeah, it's weird how they when they make the strain or strand or whatever you want to call it, it's kind of a roll of the dice. You know, they hope that it'll work, but they're not 100% sure, right? So it's crazy, man. It's like, yeah, it might work a little bit, and then again, it might not. And I'm like, well, man, I don't know if I want to. So I haven't had one in a long time. I just haven't. That just don't sound right, man. Need some new string, man. New string. See there? It then went flat again. That's a bad sign. That tells me something's getting ready to break. Something's getting ready to break. Yeah. Yeah. Might see a live string break here. That's probably what's going to happen. Shelton, what's going on, Billy? How are you, sir? Hope you're doing good. You still in Texas? Billy's doing a lot of working out, man. Every time I see him on see his post on Facebook, he's at the Gold's Gym every day, pumping iron, man. Billy says yes. Okay, cool, man. Cool. Good deal. Good for you, man. My dog's trying to come in here. Come on, you coming in here? What's the deal? I don't know what she's wanting. ever come in here, man. Okay, yes, mommy must have went outside or something. Let's see. Spanky says, Joe, I'm getting ready to get lunch. Uh-oh. What's on the menu, Mr. McAllister? She wants back out. All right, Bella, go. Go on. She just had to come and see what I was doing, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Mr. McCall says he's going to get some lunch. Quit293 says, I'm going to quit going to the gym after I saw a chick bigger than me. She looked more manly than I did. That's scary, ain't it, man? That's something I just don't get, man. I mean, it's no offense. But I mean, it's cool to be in shape and all that. But when you see women bodybuilders, man, it just, to me, that's a turnoff. I don't get it, man. Spanky says, I may go, as he's going to get some lunch. He's telling me what he's getting for lunch. He goes, I may go and get hot chicken tenders from a place down the road. I like the buffalo tenders. That sounds cool, man. I'm all about chicken wings and chicken tenders and all that stuff. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to get today. I have no idea. Oh, God. It sucks playing with sour strings, don't it? Oh, well, it's all right. First live stream of 2018. Keeping it real here on the Joe Wentz Project TV channel on YouTube. Right here. I got another video coming, man, soon. Another one that's going to be up close with this little mini thing I'm doing for, you know, if somebody wants to learn how to play that certain song that's featured in that video. And it's called Up Close With. So far I've done 2 songs, and I'm getting ready to release a 3rd one. So I want to see what the feedback is on that. And it's for, it's not for beginners, you know, like, you know, somebody's just got a guitar for, like, for Christmas, you know, or something like that. It's kind of more of an intermediate level player. So it's got 2 different angles, you know, of course, the front angle right here, and another close-up of my hands doing the chords and stuff like that. So it's something I'm trying. It's something different. That video will be coming later on today. So hopefully people will like it, and maybe they can learn something, you know. Are the songs note for note perfect? I'm sure there's going to be some imperfections in there somewhere, but, you know, it's just something that I'm trying to help somebody, you know, if they want to learn a particular song. You know what I mean? It works for me. I play with backing tracks. You can hear what it sounds like playing with a backing track. So to me, it sounds pretty legit, you know. There's always more than one way to play something on guitar, right? So, so far, I think the 2 that I've done is Before You Accuse Me, Eric Clapton. Let's see, Can't Find My Way Home, Blind Faith. And then the 3rd one will be coming later on. And it took me 4 takes to, not 4 takes like this, but it took me 4 attempts at editing that third video, things kept going wrong. I kept having these little glitches that would pop up, and halfway through the video, it would freeze up, you know, and I was like, what? And it was just, I don't know what was going on, but so I did it again this morning, and I think I finally got it. I think I finally got everything on it, so hopefully that'll be coming here in a little while later on today. And if you're interested, come back, check it out. And if you are interested in learning those songs, man, watch those videos, and you should be able to pick it up pretty quick. Now, the solos and stuff, I improvised on my own. I just did whatever, so you can just do whatever, you know, as long as you're in key, you know what I'm saying? So if the song is like in E, you know, don't be, you know, make sure you're in the key of E or something that coincides with that, right? So don't be like, you know, you have to make sure, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's more for an intermediate, you know, kind of thing, you know. So yeah, it's Spanky says, what are the songs? There's 3 songs. The third one will be released here in a little while. I don't want to give that one away just yet. But the 2 that's already out on my channel is Before You Accuse Me, Eric Clapton. I don't know if he wrote that, or I think he covered that song. I can't be 100% sure. I want to say he covered that from, like, I don't know if it was Robert Johnson or something, but I just say Eric Clapton's version of Before You Accuse Me. I should know that, but I'm drawing a blank right now. So Before You Accuse Me was the first one I done, and Can't Find My Way Home by Blind Faith. So those are on here, and it's, like I said, it's a mini course that I'm doing called Up Close With. So hopefully somebody can learn how to play those songs, you know, if they're interested. I hope so. Anyway, it's fun to do. It's just time consuming because I'm using 2 different camera angles, you know, and that's the first time I've really experimented with something like that. So, so it's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to do, you know, so we'll see, you know. Quit293 says, any tips, oh Lord of mercy, on learning Little Wing? I simply can't get it. I can do the solo, but verse chorus, I can't get the rhythm. Man, I haven't really dove into that song. I've done little bits and pieces of it. But it's been so long, and I know the way I'm doing it isn't correct. It just goes to show you the brilliance of that man right there, of Hendrix. You know, it's just... So, no, I'm sorry, I don't have any tips, man. I'm sure there's plenty of videos on YouTube that can show you a step-by-step breakdown of that song. But, man, I've tried it. God, it's been so long ago, and it was hard. And I was like, man, the heck with that. You know, I was like, how did Hendrix come up with something like that? You know, that's just saying, man. So, no, I'm sorry. But... Yeah, that's why I don't know. That's why I don't. I've been asked before, you know, why don't you teach guitar all the time? Excuse me, because of that right there. Because there's a little bit I do know that I can share with people, but there's a lot that I just don't know. Because the majority of my playing, I've been self-taught. Until a lot later on, I started learning off of YouTube and stuff like that, videos and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of hindered my playing, even though, you know, this past Christmas Eve made 31 years I've been playing guitar. You know, 31 years, man, I should be able to rip it up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I should, but I'm at a certain level where I'm fine with it. I'm fine at the level I'm at. You know, I was watching an interview with Steve Vai. Have y'all seen that? It's a new thing from Guitar World. It's some new thing they're doing with Steve Vai, and he talks about when people pick up the guitar, why they pick up the guitar, and he says certain people want to get to a certain level when they play, Some people want to be a virtuoso. Some people just want to do chords. And he said, that's fine. There's no rules. See, that's what I love about guitar, man. You know, long as you can play some chords, and even if you can just do a simple scale, that's all you need, you know. You don't have to know theory and all that stuff. I mean, it's good to know that stuff, but the main thing, Steve Vai said this, the main thing you need to learn how to do is listen. You see what I'm saying? So when you're playing, try not to really think about, okay, I need to do scales here. I mean, like he said, there's a certain time and place for that, but for the most part, listen and, I don't know, be one with the instrument. Try to be melodic. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing about music. Melody, you know? Something like that, you know what I mean? And that right there, that's what it's all about, you know? If you can come across like that, expressing from here to here, that's the whole trick, you know? So a lot of what I do, I know it's not perfect, you know, I know that. I'm still learning. You're going to always learn as you go along, playing guitar, playing bass, whatever, painting a picture. It's always going to be a learning process, man. You're never are going to be a full master at anything, because there's going to always be somebody better than you, man. But it's not a competition either. You see what I'm saying? So just learn how to listen, learn how to be melodic and put stuff. That's the biggest challenge that I've been still tackling today, is learning, you know, don't worry about being technical, you know. Like some kind of crazy Paul Gilbert scale or something, you know, which that sucked. But, you know, I'm just saying, you know, just, and vibrato, I can't express enough. Make sure your vibrato is good, you know. Don't do that Kirk Hammett vibrato. That's just, you know, it's crazy. You know, have a nice flowing vibrato, you know. Nothing against Kirk Hammett, but his vibrato, it drives me nuts, you know. It's thin. And, you know, have a decent vibrato, man. That right there, if you have a decent vibrato, the craziest lick, or even if it's not played 100% correctly, will still sound cool because the vibrato was spot on. Here's a perfect example. You know, the Captain from, you know, Chapter, you know, Anderson TV or whatever. He does a lot of cool blues licks. He's not real flashy, but you know what's awesome about him that I like? His vibrato is phenomenal. And that speaks louder than the fastest lick that anybody can do, because you know why? Because it's expressive and it's honest. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, man. And that took me a long time to work up to that, you know, with my vibrato. You know, it took a long time. Still working on it today, but it is very, very, that's one tip I can tell you. Quit 293. I mean, you know, I don't know how good that's, you know, if you know what I'm saying. Quit 293 said, laugh out loud. That's okay. I love that song. And Bold as Love is Pure Genius by Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it's phenomenal, man. I love that. You see what I'm saying? I'm a huge fan of Hendrix, you know, but like I said, I can only half-ass play a couple of his songs, but I'm still a huge, you know, my hat's off, man, to guys who can play just like another guitar player. I think that's awesome. And I'm not saying this out of jealousy or spite or anything. I think it's fantastic. I wish I could do that, but I can't. I can get kind of close, but it's also important to be yourself, you know. I'm not saying those guys can't do that, but it's good to be yourself too, man. That's the whole thing. You know, there's only one Jimi Hendrix, right? So much as I love Hendrix, much as I love Van Halen and I mean Steve Ray Vaughan and Zakk Wylde and all those. Yeah, you'll take little things here and there from those guys, or I try to, but I still find myself coming back around to what I like to do. And it's just basic pentatonic blues scales. I mean, I'm just being, I tell the truth on here. I told y'all, I don't try to put up no front, oh, I went to Berkeley College of Music, I don't do that, I'm just a regular dude, But I still love to play, and that's the whole point, man. I love to pick this thing up and play, That's why I keep coming back to it, because I love to do it. It's not, I don't feel like well, let me go in here. It's not like that, That's not musical, I just want to try to... That's half-ass musical, but you know what I'm saying? I suck this morning, guys, so it's just, haven't been up long, and I get ready to leave and go to work in like 20 minutes. Oh, Brentsy rocks. Oh, crap. I didn't see you, Brent. Brentsy rocks. Lipstick Slick, coming now, tonight. That is a cool name, Lipstick Slick. That is cool. That's a band that Brent goes to see or he jams with or something. I noticed on Facebook. I was like, that's a cool ass name. Quit293 says, good tips, Joe. Oh, yeah, man, you're welcome, man. I mean, it's not, I'm just telling you things that I went through, right? So, I mean, when I first started, I didn't take lessons or nothing. And I didn't know how to do anything for, I know, at least a year or something. I was just doing it was awful, but I didn't care. I was like, I got a guitar, man. I want to learn how to play, right? But, so it just, some people progress faster. It all comes down to how much time you put in, you know what I mean? And your playing is going to reflect that, right? You're going to have good days and bad days. Like right now, it's not a great day. It's not a great day for me, but, what the heck, I know that it can be a lot better because I know if I sit here and warm up, I'm one of those guys. I have to warm up for like a good 30, 40 minutes, and then I'm ready. I think I played for like maybe 5 minutes and then went live because I have to get ready to leave, go to work. But some people can pick it up and just start going off, man, just right off the bat. And it's like, whoa, damn, Don't you hate that? I remember back in the day, I'd go to the music store, and years ago, a long time ago, I was a teenager, and they would open up at 10, right? Music stores, I don't know, I guess that's still the way it is now. I don't know. I don't keep up with music store hours, but I know back then they opened up at like 10. And one of the salesmen that would come in there, he just came into work, right? He got in there, and I'd be there when the doors open a lot of times. He said, hey, Joe, what's going on? I said, hey, man. And he'd be over there. He'd pick up the guitar, man, and he just got there, He would just do all kind of crazy stuff like that, and it would blow me away. I was like, holy shit, how does he do? He just got here, So it was cool, man. I was like, that's how I want to be able to do, Of course, I haven't quite got there Yeah, 31 years later, but it's okay. Brent C. Rock says, carry the, oh, he's talking about Lipstick Slick, the band. He says, is it Kari or Carrie? The girl guitar player singer just got entered in the Iowa Rock Hall of Fame. She is badass. Wow. Congratulations to Kari or Carrie. I'm not sure if I'm saying, I know there's two different ways to say that, so I don't know if I'm saying it correctly or not, so I apologize if I'm not saying, but that's awesome, man. That's fantastic. Wow. What kind of music do they play, Brent? I'm just curious. Do they play like classic rock? Do they play heavy metal? What kind of music do they play? Oh, I saw a tweet by David Coverdale on Twitter, and from Whitesnake, you know, and he says, you know that meme or whatever of Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's like got that thing of champagne and it goes like this, you know, and it says, I salute, I don't know, something, I salute all of you who still listen to classic rock, you know. I thought that was cool, man. I was like, yeah, that's awesome, you know, because that's right up my alley, you know, classic rock, and then, you know, Joe Satriani, stuff like that. Alrighty, man. Brinchy Rock says classic. Oh, so they do play classic rock. Okay, 80s and 90s. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's right up our alley, right? That's fantastic, man. That's great. Awesome deal, man. That's great, guys. Wow. All right, guys. I'm getting ready to split, man. I've got to get down the road. And because it's Monday, and I'm sure there's going to be a delivery of ice cream down at that Savannah branch, and I need to try to stay ahead so I can stay ahead of that guy. You don't want to get down there and he's already there, and then you have to work around him, and it is, oh, it's a pain in the you-know-what, man. So thank y'all for watching. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Wow, that is fantastic. Thank you, and keep your eyes open now for the next video coming later on today, up close with my little mini-series I'm doing. Be the third installment. So take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Brent says it's 23 below there. Oh my God. Dang, man. That's cold. Stay warm if you can, man. Keep the heat going. Keep your pipes from being frozen. Let the water drip. Let it run a little bit if you have to. You don't want any frozen or busted pipes. Oh my God. Jim Guidry and I were talking about that last night. Okay, guys, take care. God bless. Until next time, this is Joe. We'll see you in the next video. Keep playing, keep practicing. Most of all, have fun. Okay? Take care, guys. Peace out. All right, bye-bye.